If anything, there was some, I mean, my mom probably hit my dad, honestly. Dude, it was just insane fights where the cops would come. There was fucking always drama. Parents going away to rehab, parents getting taken away by cops. Had to go to spend the night with the neighbors because there was a fucking crazy fight. I didn't finish that story. My mom locked my dad out of the house, so he threw a fucking chair through the fucking window. You know, that's the kind of shit. So I have major fucking trauma, and major, like I never seen a psychologist, but I'm pretty sure I have PTSD because like noises that don't affect anybody else will shock the hell out of me. And I mean, it's a problem. Like, for example, in Barcelona in the metro, they have these seats when you first go into the metro that you fold down to sit on, and then when you stand back up, they slam back, they fold back up on themselves, and it makes a noise. And anytime anyone would get up and that seat would slam back closed, it would fucking shock me like an electric shock. It would startle me hardcore, and nobody else around me even noticed the thing, you know? And this is from the fucking fights, dude. There's no doubt about it, because I'm making this shit up, but you know, when you're a kid, and you know, of course, then there was shit that my parents were flipping out on me. A lot of the fights were them fighting, but they would flip out on the kids too, you know? And we never got beaten though. That's why I feel very lucky, but they would yell and be crazy, you know? And it was scary, and they would throw things and break things and shit like that. So when you're a kid, and it was you hear a loud noise when they're fighting, and you're scared that you're gonna get, or your mom or somebody that you love is gonna get hurt. It's not just they're fighting, it's like you're scared that someone's in danger. At any moment you're fucking scared that someone's in danger. You know what I mean? That you're in danger, or somebody in the house that you love is in danger, and it's fucking freaky as a kid. And so anyways, I know this is long-winded, but it's all going back to why I like to walk, and it's one of the unhealthy reasons. I have this like predisposition for spacing out. Basically, being spaced out is like my natural state. I almost feel like a turtle, like I'm like retracting into myself, or like I'm in a bubble, and it literally, I can almost see like a clear bubble. I mean, everyone does it. Zoning out, daydreaming, when you fucking just start, your eyes unfocused and you're staring at a wall, and it's like you're not there now, and you're daydreaming. Like, I've noticed that I do that way more than other people, and my theory is that it's because of my childhood. And I've looked into it, and there's this thing called whoa, that's a fucking hat. That's Tom's fucking, Huck Finn was here, man. That's Huck Finn's hat, dude. I'm on his trail. I love imagining shit like that. Where are you, Huck? I love Huck Finn, man. That's a great story. There's this thing called dissociation. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm doing. And I believe it's like I'm not talking about dissociation. I think that what this spacing out is, what I do is dissociation, but not totally sure about that. But this thing I do, it's retracting from reality, man. It's like a turtle, you know. It's like I zone out and I go into my own internal world, and it's crazy because like I feel like it hinders my development. And I've looked into this, and kids that have trauma as a kid can develop brain damage. And I'm starting to wonder, because I noticed that something's not right with my brain. I feel like it's hard for me to think a lot of times. I fucking forget shit. Sometimes I'm having conversations with people and I'm not following what we're talking about, and I'm embarrassed. It's stressful for me. I'm like, oh my God. Like, I can see that I'm not as intelligent as the other people that are around me, and I'm constantly having to hide it. I'm having to pretend that I understand what they're talking about, whereas everyone else just notices it and shit. I mean, everyone just gets it. It's like kind of like you see on TV, like some guy that doesn't know how to read. He never learned to read, and he's always constantly having to be stressed and act like he knows how to read. I feel like that about my intelligence. I'm always having to fake it so people don't know how fucking dumb I am. You know what I mean? It's really stressful. I need to just embrace it, be like, yo, I'm dumb, motherfuckers, and damn, the truth will set you free. I'm gonna own it. But seriously, like, fucking, I feel like it's different now with phones and shit, but when you go out to a restaurant with people and they're like, okay, let's figure out the bill, and then there's like, I hate people that are healthy. I don't really. It's something I know I need to get over, but like, people that are confident, people that are smart, I find myself like wanting to hate them, and I know that, so I'm not gonna hate them, obviously. That's the dumb person's way, is to just hate on people. But I see that, like when I hang out with people that just had a normal upbringing and shit and are like doing well in life, yeah, I often feel inferior to them, you know what I mean? I feel very inferior to them. Fucking people with good jobs and houses and fucking white teeth, and fucking they eat healthy and they got all the money for everything and health insurance. These people make me feel so inferior, and I know that, and it's stupid to hate them, so I'm working on it. I don't actually hate them because I catch myself and I don't do it, but you get confident people, like, anyways, you go and you get the check, and we got to divide it up and figure out what the fucking who owes what and blah blah blah, and what's the tip and shit, and I'm like, oh God, like, this is one of those moments because I can't figure it out. I'm like too dumb. It would take me like 30 minutes, so like people are passive. I know it sounds stupid, but like, this is a stress I live with, being dumb. It ain't easy, boy. I'm about to claim victimhood by being dumb. It's like, you don't know, this society is prejudiced against dumb people. Wait, I shouldn't have put it on that way. Whatever. So. Yeah, I feel, this is all my theory, but this disassociation, this daydreaming, I feel like it affects my brain in a negative way, and it's like, because I'm not using my brain, I'm just daydreaming, I'm just in this mush of fantasy dreaming all the time, whereas I think a lot of people are like, everyone daydreams, but if you're like focused and paying attention to shit, and you're like solving problems, and you're like working your brain,